Hello everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today I want to talk about something that I think a lot of us feel deep down, but maybe we don't always say out loud. The topic is why young people feel lost. And let's be honest, this isn't just about a few people here and there. It's some it's something that feels almost universal in this generation. I've had friends tell me, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, or I feel like I'm falling behind, or I should be happier, but I'm not. Maybe you feel that way too. I know, I know I have. So in this episode, I want to explore this feeling. Why do so many young people today feel lost, confused, or stuck? And more importantly, what can we do about it? Part 1. The pressure of expectations. First, let's talk about expectation. From the moment we're kids, we're told how life is supposed to go. Go to school, get good grades, choose a career, make money, buy a house, start a family. That's the traditional path, right? But the problem is, life today doesn't look like that anymore. College is more expensive, housing is harder to afford, jobs aren't as stable, and at the same time, we're told we should follow our passion, do what we love, and somehow also be financially successful. This mixed message create a lot of stress. It's like we expect to win in a game where the rules keep changing. So it's so it's not so it's no surprise that many young people feel lost. We're standing at a crossroads with too many directions, too many options, and too many voices telling us what we should do. The next part is the social media effect. Now, let's be real. Social media plays a massive role in this. When you open Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, what do you see? People your age, or even younger, traveling the world starting business, buying luxury cars, or looking like they have perfect life. And what happens? We start comparing ourselves. We think, why don't why don't I have that? Or am I behind? Or even what's wrong with me? But here's the truth. What we see online is not reality. It's a highlight reel. People show their wins, not not their struggles. Yet our brains don't always make that distinction. We end up feeling inadequate, even if even even if we're doing okay. That's constant comparison feeds the feeling of being lost because instead of asking, because instead of asking, what do what do I want? What do I want? You understand me? We start asking, why don't I have that? Uh, why don't have? Why don't I have what they have? Why don't I have what they have? So the next part, and it's important for me, is the identify crisis. Another big reason is identify. In previous generations, identify was often tied to simple things, your job, your hometown, your family. But today we live in a world of endless choices. You can reinvent yourself 100 times. You can switch careers, move anywhere, even create an online persona that doesn't match your real life. That sounds freeing, but it can also be overwhelming. Who am whom who am I really? Who I am really? I am the person I am offline or online. I am I defined by what I do or by who I am inside. Those are heavy questions, and most of us don't get clear answer right away. This uncertainty adds to the feeling of being lost because if you don't know who you are, how can you know where you're do where going? The next time the next part is the mental health factor. We also can ignore mental health, anxiety, depressions, and loneliness are at record highs among young people. Part of it, part of it comes from the pressure is just mentioned, but part of it is also the way our world is structured. We are more connected than ever digitally, but less connected in real life. Friendships and communities don't always feel as strong as they used to. Many people feel isolated even when surrounded by thousands of followers online. And when you're struggling mentally, of course, life feels confusing. It's like trying to walk through a fog. You can see the path clearly. The search for meaning. So here's the bigger question: why does feeling lost hurt so much? I think it's because deep down we're on searching for meaning. We don't just want money or success. We want purpose. We want to know what we're doing matters. But meaning doesn't just appear. It's something we create, and that takes time, patience, and exploration. The problem is we're often in such a rush to have it all figured out that we don't give ourselves permission to explore. And the next part is what can we do? So what do we do about it? If you feel lost, uh, what step what steps can you take? First, accept that feeling lost is normal. It doesn't mean you're broken or failing. It means you're in the process of figuring things out, and that's okay. Second, stop comparing your timeline to others. Everyone moves at a different pace. Just because someone bought a house at 25 doesn't mean you have to. Your path is yours. The third is try things. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Explore, experiment, make mistakes. Every experience, good, good or bad, teach you something about yourself. Fourth, build real connection. Spend time with people who inspire you, support you, and remind you that you're not alone. And finally, focus on small wins. You don't need to know your life purpose right now. Start with simple goals, learning skills, improving your health, saving, saving a little money, creating something. A small step add up, and they give you direction. The part 7 is the bigger perspective. Here's something I want to leave you with. Every generation feels lost at some point. It's not just us. It's it's not just us. The difference is we're more open about it. And that's actually a good thing because talking about it is the first step toward change. Being lost doesn't mean you're doomed. It means you're searching. And sometimes being lost is exactly what helps you discover who you are and where you're meant to go. So if you're listening to this and you've been feeling confused, uncertain, or stuck, I just want to say you're not alone. So many of us are in the same place, and that's okay. This stage of life is not the end of the story, it's just the beginning. So yeah, that's that's what I want to share today. Young people feel lost for many reasons: expectations, social media, identify, mental health, the search of meaning for meaning. Um, but at the end of the day, uh, it's not a weakness. It's a part of the journey. Don't be afraid to not have all the answer. Don't be afraid to take your time because being lost is not the opposite opposite of being found. Sometimes it's the very first step toward it. So thanks for listening. And if this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need it. See you in the next one. Bye, brother.